Hey everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. In this week's video, we're going to be doing the November bullet journal spreads, which the theme this month is cows and aliens. It's kind of funky, I guess, although there is that cliche of aliens abducting cows out of fields. But I saw this one nail set on Pinterest and I designed an entire theme around it because I loved it so much. So you might notice I have some black paper in here. That's why I've got the acrylic paint markers out. We're going to be trying a new color of Micron liner today. I have this purple one. It came in some sort of subscription box. So I think it'll be perfect for the theme because it's based off of these three colors: neon, pink, green, and then a purple. So I think it'll be really fun. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first impressions with the purple Micron pen. I really like it. It writes, or I guess draws, just as good, if not actually better than the black ink ones. It's very smooth and it doesn't seem to smudge, which I really appreciate. So I did the outline of the calendar in the purple, and then I went ahead with my bright green marker to do the alien faces. The nail set that I was following for this had a pink background with white flowers. So I chose to do a little bit of a compromise and do white flowers with a pink outline because I didn't want to have to color an entire page in pink. Because if you work at all with markers, you know the streakiness is just not it. So using that same green pen to do the top little section of the calendar as well as the little color behind the numbers, and then using that same purple pen for the words and numbers. I think I went a little overboard with the dots, but you know what? It's not the end of the world. It's just one page. And then I'm just using a black marker to add in the little eyes. Moving on to the habit and mood tracker spread. Like I said, I have black paper here, so I used the acrylic markers. I tried to pick two that were like closest to neon or closest to the markers that I was using for the rest of the spread. So unfortunately, this green marker is very pale, so it did take quite a few coats in order to get a semi-opaque result, but it was the lightest, brightest green out of my Artex set. Because I don't really have any other bright green markers right now, so we may do with what we had. And then I'm using this really pretty purple color just to do the rest of the outlines. Because there's only one tip of these Artex markers, it's only brush pen, there is a little bit of line weight variation that's maybe not so great when drawing small lines like this, but for what I'm doing, it ends up working out just fine. So I have them in the sky, and then I've zoomed you in here so that you can see me draw in a little alien spacecraft UFO just with a white gel pen. I thought it was a cute little detail and to keep the theme throughout. Going back to using that purple Micron pen, I'm outlining all of the cows in this field. I did just Google an image of cows in a field so that I could know like how to position them as they get smaller and smaller into the background, and also some different poses for the cows. I also did Google cows getting abducted by aliens for the rest of the cow poses, and I didn't end up using any of them. I just had to make up my own poses. So anyways, now I'm going in with a couple different shades of green markers. I chose to go lightest at the front and darkest in the back, as if, you know, it's getting darker the further away that you go because it's nighttime. I know that when you usually do perspective things, the darkest is at the front and it's almost in silhouette, but because I want the focus to be on like the front cows, that's where most of the mood tracker is. I wanted it to be light at the front and dark at the back. So the front four cows, their spots are the mood tracker, and as you might be able to see at the bottom there, I wrote out mood tracker, you know, cute little pun. I thought it was funny. My fiance loves all that kind of puns and stuff, so I just had to include that there. So now for our first spread, it is a 7-day all-in-one week spread. So we have a cow getting abducted by a UFO. This one, I drew the cow going butt up towards the spaceship, kind of caught off guard. We're using that same bright green for the beam of the UFO. And then the purple line art is purple Micron is what I've chosen for all of the line art. I like the purple spots on the cows. I think it's really cute, and then I can use the pink as an accent color. So that's what I chose to draw the rest of this spread with. I kept it pretty straightforward, just coloring in the one corner, I guess one edge where the words would be.
And then apparently I didn't film me coloring in the spaceship, but anyways, it's black. So now for week 2, we have an 8-day spread. Pretty straightforward, just vertical. The little alien heads are across the top, and then I have cow print at the bottom. Again, using that purple micron and the pink, neon pink marker to do the line art. And then I'm just filling in the cow spots with that same purple and the alien heads in the same green. So everything is very cohesive, and I guess that's the best part about using one singular picture to design an entire spread is you're very limited with the colors. Hope you like my little transition there. And then moving into week 3 here, it's a 6-day spread to go with the 8 days. I just copied the same flowers from the calendar and then made these little boxes with the purple micron and just hand wrote the letters. So now onto the final week 4 spread. I have another cow that I've drawn here getting abducted by a UFO. It's going like back up first, so I kind of tried to draw it like an angry cat, as if you're like picking it up from the center. I don't know if that really comes across, but that was the intention. The way that I colored in this spaceship is the same way that I colored in the first one. So that's it.
All right, and here is the final flip through. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to my channel. I post new videos on Mondays and Wednesdays or Thursdays about twice a month. I hope you have a lovely week, and I will see you all in the next video.